We'll switch now to Media Watch with James Creedon. Hi, James.
Evening, Nancy.
How are you?
Very well.
Good. Francois Hollande's supporters have launched a counter-offensive in a bid to keep their man in power in 2017.
That's right, Nancy. He's at about 9% in the polls right now, so it's not looking very promising for 2017. And indeed, recently on the political left, a lot of speculation about who could potentially seek election or seek the Socialist Party ticket in place of Francois Hollande if he decides not to run for election. The Prime Minister's name has been mentioned. The Economy Minister's name has been mentioned. Indeed, he's launched his own political movement recently. So now the supporters of Francois Hollande have launched their counter-offensive, and the slogan is "Hey ho, the left." Now, it's got its own Twitter account. It's got its own logo. It was beamed up behind 12 ministers who lined up today in what was described, I think a little bit tongue-in-cheek, as a dynamic and enthusiastic sort of team of people who really give you a desire to sort of get in behind this "Hey ho, la gauche" sort of, what would you say, slogan. In any case, a degree of division as to whether or not it's very effective. This is one junior minister saying, "We are now marching on, hey ho, proud to be acting on behalf of the president and the government," and that has been also depicted as, because hey ho, it in English in any case, but apparently also in French, it makes you think of hey ho, it's off to work we go, seven dwarfs and all that kind of stuff. I don't know, it just doesn't really work. Anyway.
So the meeting took place in a medical facility.
Yes.
Leading to some jokes about the health of the government.
That's right. So it was, in fact, at a university in one of their I think it's the medical, one of the medical universities on the left bank of Paris. And some people saying, why did they choose this medical school? And of course, it leads to all sorts of allusions to operations. I mean, it was a PR stunt, PR operation, if you like. But of course, it just was manna from heaven for the cartoonists, because there you have Francois Hollande already, I suppose, you could say on political life support in terms of his polling numbers, but there it is now. We have the visual, you see, and here you have the agriculture minister on the right. Wake up and walk, he is saying, and it was the agriculture minister Le Foll who launched, who spearheaded this "Hey ho, the left" campaign. You also have this Photoshop showing Francois Hollande looking a little unwell. And Emmanuel Macron, who I mentioned a little earlier, the economy minister who launched his own political movement recently, and many think it could be a sort of his Trojan horse for launching a sort of another political candidacy on the left. Here he is with a sort of a death serum, if you like. I mean, it's all very gory, but it's a political metaphor, obviously enough. So there you go. A lot of people saying, really, frankly, could they not have found somewhere other than a medical facility, maybe a morgue? Perhaps a morgue might have been free as another alternative. Again, tongue-in-cheek, I think.
Okay, anything else for us today?
Well, we have various other cartoons on that as well. I mean, I think it's fair to say that this was one of the big buzzes on social media today. This cartoon as well, showing "Hey ho, anyone there" on the left, and Francois Hollande hiding. Now, as if that's not perhaps I suppose bad buzz enough, as they say, apparently there was another hashtag over the weekend called Culotte Gate. Now, you could politely translate that. Well, I mean, let's just literally translate that as Knickergate, or sort of underwear gate. There was a book released recently, Michel Sapin being the finance minister. It's claimed that he behaved in a somewhat inappropriate manner with a female journalist, who basically snapped her underwear when she was had her back faced to him. It's probably not the most appropriate behaviour. It's an allegation, it's not proven, but it is a buzz on social media, and of course he has denied it, but this is an allegation that has been put forth on social media. In any case, some saying, well, at least hey ho, la gauche is a bit less sort of, dangerous than Knickergate.
Well, a lot of fodder for humour, it seems. Well, thank you very much, James.
Thanks, Nancy.